I think addressing equality and diversity is always a tricky balance of making sure that everyone feels seen and everyone is heard. But obviously, you know, the NHS has a very large workforce, and I think addressing everyone's issues is always going to be in some shape or fashion impossible. I think NELFT is really recognising maybe some of the areas that they've struggled with when it comes to addressing equality and diversity, and I think there feels like there is a determined intention to try and address those things. So I would say it at the moment it's not 100% perfect, but it's in the process of being better, and I think that's what's most important, is taking accountability, recognising those things and doing your best to try and address them. And I'd say that's what NELFT is currently in the middle of. So yeah, I think at the moment NELFT has a really sort of great focus on PRECREFT, which is the Patient and Care Equality Framework Act, and then it's just looking at how we're able to address areas that for staff and also for our clients, we're able to really address areas that they think are important, things that we could be doing better, things that we can also improve, and things that we're already doing quite well. Also being able to recognise where we're doing well. So at the moment, the PRECREFT is really a great vehicle for that, of trying to look at how we can engage more with carers, engage more with patients, engage more with our community as well. Things like implementing more community psychology and getting involved with community leaders, religious leaders, and looking at how we can spread more knowledge and awareness of health, of mental health, and also what we do to help the community as well, so that we are recognised and they know where to go if they need help. Yeah, I think for me, I work in an early intervention and psychosis unit, so we have a very diverse clientele, and we also have a very diverse team of people from different backgrounds, different ages, different experiences. And I think working with carers specifically, which is what I do, I've been able to see how a carer from a different ethnicity, different religious background, culture, how they interact with our service specifically, and also how they view our help. That's been helpful for me to be able to see where we're maybe not meeting them halfway. And I've been able to have a good, I guess, chain of command of being able to talk to my supervisors, talk to my team about ways that we could be improving how we address the differences and the diversity in our caseloads, and also seeing how we can, you know, do better at making sure that they feel safe and feel connected to, because we're in community, so it's very different to being on the wards. It's more important actually in a way to really recognise that equality and diversity, because we are right in the middle of the community, and we serve the community, so we have to have a better picture and a bigger picture of how that community looks like, how they operate, and all the nuances in that as well. So I think there's always been a really good chain of command of being able to talk to your team and voice maybe concerns that you're having of how we're able to address those things. And it's always felt like there's an open communication, an open conversation about what we could be doing better.